Okay, this is for reading step number 4. You don't have to have any of these supplies. You could use manuscript paper as we've described before, and then your piano. If you have these supplies, I thought I'd just show you how to use them. They can be fun, especially for younger children, and they usually need more repetition and practice. And their writing, their fine motor skills of writing on staff paper might be a deterrent. So this is a better step. But if you're an adult, just use manuscript paper or the flashcards that I will explain to you in your lesson, and the piano itself. So we have all of our landmarks. So you'd practice putting those down, all the C's, treble clef G, bass clef F, and then bottom line G, A, bottom line E, top line F. And all you're simply going to do is practice putting them onto the piano. And so if you were playing the piano, you just use the flashcards and practice playing them in the correct place on the piano. If you use the flashcards, they'll have a key on the back that shows you which one's correct. For our purposes, this is going to be middle C, so I'm going to put that first. And when practicing this at home, it's best if you also put your middle C there. So make sure you take the marker that is on that note and put it on that note. So not just putting them anywhere, but actually correlating for your mind and body that this is middle C and it's right there. And that by going down an octave on the keyboard, it goes down an octave. So that's our second space C or bass C. And then by going down another octave, we have our low C. And then we have our, what I call our third space C, or people call treble C, would be here then. And then our high C would then be there. So placing the C's first can be helpful. Then maybe come to these. So you have your, what is it? F. So is he going to be above or below middle C is a question to ask yourself. It's below. And it's, if we think middle C was here, there's F. That's a fifth, you now know. So that looks right. Okay, then we have what note? G. And in relation to middle C, we could think up a fifth. Now that we know that from our DI video, and then we'd see that that's where that one is. Okay, now why don't we go here? So we see he's above our low C that was down here, but also below the second space C. We know he's our bottom line who? G. So that would be there. Here's middle C, second space C, and then down a fourth to bottom line G. Top line A, think of where middle C is. There. Bottom line E, think of where middle C is. It's pretty close. There. Last one, top line F. It's above our treble C by what interval? Fourth. So there we go. Now let's see if you can say them on the keyboard before I do. C, F, G, C, C, A, C, G, E, A, F, C, C, G, G. Now if you noticed, you have a lot of notes there, and you might not have been able to say them that fast yet. That's okay. Just use this video many times or practice it at home many times and you'll get it. If you can do them that fast though and answer before I said it, or even faster, then you know they're mastered. The other thing to notice is that every other note is really only a second or a third away from all these landmarks. Like that's the biggest stretch we have, but you still are a second or third from there or second or third from there. So using our DI, we really can find all the rest of the notes. So we don't have to do this kind of work on the other notes. We can just find them, and your brain will kind of just fill in that information. Now for a final thing, it would be helpful to go backwards. So can you take this and know where it goes? There's our low C. So let's see. Can you think of where this would go? I had him here. He was G. Can you visualize it? Bottom line G. This one, C, C. What's this one? F, visualize where it would go. F. I'm doing these out of order. It's true. I should put him over there. This one, who is it? A. Where does it go? Top line. What's this? Middle C. Sorry, I just skipped ahead on that. What's this one? E. Where does it go? Bottom line E. What's this one? G. There it is. This one? C. This one? F. Where does it go? Top line. What's this one? C. Where does it go? Yep, second ledger line. So the colors would have helped you cheat if you noticed the pattern there, but just by watching this video, you'd be able to practice it in some form, or you can buy these materials on musicmindgames.com, which is not my website, but it's a great website for resources like this. Or you can just use staff paper and the piano in a modified way and practice these landmarks, seeing the correlation from the staff to the piano. And flashcards, buying a set of flashcards that has the full grand staff on one card, and just, you don't need all the fluff, just use the basic landmarks you can extract out of the pack you buy, and putting those up on the piano, seeing if you can play them within 1/1000, that time period. Once you can put it up, 1/1000, play it before that time period's over on all of your landmarks, you know you have them mastered.